Have looked any sharper as they came through the tunnel. Every home game's a reason to get dressed up for these guys. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Bob Williams is out there with Avdia. And it's Grant in at the 3. This season's still very new. A lot of excitement, Brent, in the air.
Yeah, Kev, the buzz is not worn off yet. We still have a few games before everyone gets settled down. We always talk about that 25-game mark. But, man, fans, players, it's exciting. Somebody's going to make a statement here early.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Grant. Williams, a screen on Ingram. Back to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Solid screen and finish. That's what Williams is out there to do.
Murray scanning the floor. Back to Tice. Rebound by Williams. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, he's concerned about a lot of things, but in particular, he's worried about how to deal with DeJounte Murray. Coach said he's an opportunist in transition. Everybody's got to get back after a miss, or he'll eat us alive. Sounds like the same thing we've heard from other coaches. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's McCollum. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland.
CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
And here are the Trailblazers. Grant outside. Lets the 3 fly. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And Murray's got the ball here for the Pelicans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
And here's Avdia after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Outside, Avdia. Back to Sharp. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
The Time Lord rising up.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ingram against Grant. Now here's Ingram. Tight defense on him. Scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Grant. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Just 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
In the last few years, we've seen a nice leap from Jeremy Grant, including how effective he can be in that spot.
And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Brent, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And Brent, the Pelicans swept in the first round last year by the Thunder, and that Zion injury was very unfortunate and very untimely.
Oh, man, that was crushing. Williamson had 40 points in that play-in game, playing his best basketball, and then hurt very late in that contest. They really missed him, obviously, against OKC, and just bad luck for New Orleans last year.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
And let's look at the numbers here for Brandon Ingram. Coming off a terrific season, put up about 21 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Now, here's Sharp. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
And Murray's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Back to Sharp from 13. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Grant. Hits the front of the rim and out. Portland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. McCollum dishes to Ingram. Tice with a screen on Grant. Pass to Tice. 6 to shoot. Avdia against Williamson. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Avdia. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Ingram wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Ingram's got 8 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Henderson outside. Takes the 3. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
A beautiful reverse layup. McCollum's got his second basket.
Well, C.J. McCollum can score in a lot of ways. Coming off of screens, playing with the ball, spot up three-point shooting. Just a variety of ways to produce.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's ready to talk things through with the team. New Orleans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Pelicans 4th.
Just tremendous accuracy from the three-point line last season. Instead of heaving up every opportunity and quick chance that they got, it was about ball movement and finding the open shooter.
New Orleans on D. Leading by 5 to the inside. And it's slammed in by Williams.
That's a strong finish from Williams, a guy who knows how to play through that kind of contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
What's up?
Free throw no good for Williams. Brent, when you look at New Orleans, they've only finished higher than a 5th seed once in franchise history.
Yeah, Kevin, that was all the way back in 2008 when they finished as the 2nd seed. And at that time, they were still the Hornets. And I remember playing against that team as CP3 was leading that charge. This team will be back. They've got the pieces to get there.
Pass to Sharp. Now here's Henderson. He's covered by Murray. Henderson against Murray. And it's blocked. They retain possession. And it's Sharp missing. New Orleans in the lead. Murray with it. Now Henderson defending. Sharp against McCollum. Williams with the block.
That's what Williams does, disrupt your offense.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdija. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against New Orleans. Murray against Henderson. Murray, the pass to Tice. Now here's Henderson. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Pelicans.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Murray, Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Sharp finds Williams. Sharp against McCollum. Rebounded by McCollum.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Scoot Henderson.
Testament to the savvy of McCollum. The defender bites on his subtle move, then is left with no choice but to foul him.
The first one falls. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
And so McCollum nails both of them. If we're going to talk about, the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would would you rank C.J. McCollum?
CJ is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Green is checked in for New Orleans. Jose Alvarado comes in for DeJounte Murray. New Orleans leading by 5. McCollum with the bounce pass. Inside, knocked away. Taken away by Williams. To the paint. And it's Simons missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Outside, Green, out to the wing. Williamson finds Alvarado. And the Pelicans miss again. Portland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last. Here's Jones. That shot off. Williams with the defensive effort. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Alvarado. Kicks it out to Williamson. Shot clock at 3. Over Ayton. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Williamson's got his second basket of the game.
So helpful for Zion's confidence to be able to knock down shots like that. It's just going to make him play with so much more reckless abandon.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans.
I also thought he did a tremendous job in terms of timing in that game, swatting away some shots. Ended up with 3 blocks in that game.
And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game for the Trailblazers. Kamar is checked in, and Devontae Graham subbed in for Henderson. Here's Simons, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting 47% here so far. The drive by Williamson. And a wide open look for McCollum. And it's off from three-point range. Portland trailing here. Simons with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Simons, the pass to Graham. Back to Simons. Cranes the three-pointer. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Ayton against Williamson. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist from Williamson. McCollum's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans. Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Grant against Jones. Grant kicks to Green. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 3 on 3. And stolen by Ayton. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. The shot's good from Simons.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pelicans on top, up by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
New Orleans gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. The backcourt pair for them, Murray and Jones. Hawkins is out there with Green, and it's Robinson Earl in at the 5. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Here's Murray, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
No good on the free throw. But we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
Portland needs to get off a shot. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Tries again. Green with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 5. Murray outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For New Orleans, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Robinson Earl, no good. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Grant. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Well, Grant is a confident scorer, especially from the interior.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Ingram. There's a screen. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kamare. Back to Thibault. There's the triple. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Pelicans leading by 4. Murray left side. Grant in the post. He's covered by Hawkins. Grant against Hawkins. Lets it go with the three. Good on the three-point shot. Kamari's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Murray against Simon. Ingram outside. On the wing, Jones. Lock at 6. Ayton against Ingram. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Trailblazers trail by 3. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Avdia's checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. McCollum's checked in. Sharp finds Avdia. Here's Ayton. He had 10 points in the win against New Orleans.
And he also controlled the backcourt as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
And Grant using his greatest strength on the drive, the athleticism. That's hard to match up against.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ingram against Avdia. Robinson Earl, the pass to Ingram. Pass to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Murray with it. Puts it up from 15. Avdia with the rebound. And here's Sharp. He's guarded by McCollum. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. And that one comes up a bit short. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. McCollum against Simons. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Yeah, I wish McCollum would sell microwaves because I'd buy one. That's what he does. He heats up in a hurry.
McCollum against Sharp. Outside, Simons. The tray. Bangs home the trifecta. Simons has got the game tied up here for Portland.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Murray against Simons. McCollum outside. Avdia with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D is just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. McCollum up top, defended by Sharp. Here's Robinson Earl, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
And timeout called by Willie Green. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Robert Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And a change for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Murray, the pass to McCollum. Back to Murray. Shoots over Simons. Murray, no good. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 14-6 run. Sharp with it. Pass to Grant from the arc. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And the shot goes in.
And gotta love the long, long arms of Brandon Ingram.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Simons against Murray. Pass to Williamson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And we could get used to seeing a lot of highlights just like that. Zion's power and body control leading the points.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either. Right around 70%.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Anthony Simons. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Hey, Brent, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excelling?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses. No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
Now, Williamson. 10 points for him. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Jones for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
No good from Grant. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Stolen by Grant. And here's Sharp. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Sharp's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Murray, the pass to Jones. Now Ingram. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. McCollum, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Pelicans also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for DeJounte Murray. Grant kicks to Simons. Portland no good that time either. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Alvarado. Still without a basket. McCollum against Simon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by McCollum.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Portland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Simons. Fires the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his space when he's spotting up from distance.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Green with a screen on Simons. Out to Ingram from downtown. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Portland's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Grant down low. Working on Williamson. Henderson outside. Shot clock at 6. Grant outside. Shoots the 3. Portland with a new 14. Pass to Simons. 3-pointer. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Green against Avdia. Green dishes to McCollum. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Ingram passes to McCollum. They kick it out to Green. Williams with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Simons. Finished off the break. And it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
There's a minute left in the first half. Cullen passes to Williamson. Williamson a screen on Simon. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Oh, good on the triple. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Grant. Great tee that time from Green. Pelicans trail by 6. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. Simons against Ingram. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Back to Ingram. They kick it out to Green. No good from outside. Right side, Simon. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Portland shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Murray outside. That'll do it for the first half. Trailblazers lead by 9. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
The ball security has been terrible. Time to cool down, slow down, and regain control.
Yeah, look at the turnover numbers. It's easy to see why they're in this situation. And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. So Frisco Kev inquires, if you could pick any era to play in, which would it be?
Let me play back in the early days. I like to see that too. The way early days when dunking was illegal. You might need to work on your fadeaway, big fella.
Yeah, my fadeaway is better than yours, Kenny.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, and Fernie Simons getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Okay, time for an injury report. Let's now get an update on Shaedon Sharpe. David, what's the status?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Trailblazers. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds...
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Murray. Pass to Tice. Ingram against Grant. Tice sets a screen for Ingram. And there's the drive.
That's the kind of aggressive basketball you love out of Brandon Ingram.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Tice with a screen on Grant. Kicks it out to McCollum. Williamson outside. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers leading by 11. And finished off by Avdia.
How about the slam by Avdia, not messing around inside.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Murray against Henderson. Murray with the bounce pass. Grant against Ingram. McCollum outside. Clock at 4. Back to Ingram. Three-pointer. Off the mark for the fourth time this game. He is 7 for 11 now. Henderson, no one around him. Here's Williams. And it's Grant in the corner. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Murray. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That is tough. Those are those extra reps in the weight room from DeJounte Murray.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Back to Avdia. Offensive rebound. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Henderson passes to Sharpe. Cans it from downtown. Sharpe's got 8.
great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And checking out the numbers for C.J. McCollum. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Tice with a screen on Sharp. McCollum, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Avdia can't hit.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket for Murray.
Murray at his best, just driving and in attack mode.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Avdia against Williamson. Grant gets a wide open look, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Tice with a screen on Grant. Kicks it out to McCollum. Over Sharp. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 17 points in the game.
And just look at those numbers. What can't McCollum do?
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram has become a foundational player. C.J. McCollum says he wants to be great. And to be great, you have to be able to create. When you're selfless and you're willing to do whatever it takes to win, it becomes contagious. McCollum praised BI's feel, IQ, and commitment to the game. Kevin?
Not as committed as you are, David. Hey, thank you so much for that. McCollum dishes to Ingram. Murray outside. The 3 from McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Finding some space out there on the perimeter was McCollum, and he finds ways to knock it down.
Portland leading by 11. Henderson with it. And Sharp has it in the corner. Screened by Grant. Banked in off the glass. Sharp's got 10.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Pelicans trail by 13. Now McCollum, 20 points for him. Ingram kicks to McCollum. Tice with a screen on Sharp. Here's McCollum. And the layup's good off the glass. McCollum's got 22 points.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Sharp against McCollum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Williams really does play more like a traditional center out there.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
That free throw, no good.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
He hits the second from the line. And here is Murray. 6 points for him. Pass to Tice. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Williamson. It's over Avdia. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
It's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Sharp against McCollum. Tice sets a screen for McCollum. And it's Portland with the rebound. Williams has got his 16th rebound on the night. To the middle. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Tuesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And that game against the Pacers, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. Let's see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And Jones subbed in for Brandon Ingram.
The paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable. And he can use that length to his advantage.
Avdia. Henderson outside. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Ayton a screen on Murray. For 3, Henderson. They get it back. Ayton finds Sharp. There's a screen by Williams. Who's back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Green with a screen from McCollum. Sweet little floater. McCollum's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Sharp. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Murray against Henderson. Murray outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Outside, Jones. That 3 off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Henderson left side. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Simons, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Jones. On the wing, Green. On the wing, Jones. Covered by Simons. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. In third, the Pelicans.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
You scan around the league to look at young guys who might be pillars of teams moving forward. You know, Herb Jones could be one of those guys.
And so Jones nails both of them.
Now you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Ayton. Simons with the ball. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Kamar is checked in, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Shaedon Sharpe. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Hawkins is checked in.
All right, a chance to take a look at some stats for Mo. He's coming off an excellent season. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year. Always a threat to cause a turnover. And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
What growth from DeJounte Murray since coming into the league. Started as a role player, turned himself into an all-star.
Pass to Kamare. Portland moving the ball around. Outside, Simons. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. 4 on the clock. Down low. And it's Ayton missing. And so Green will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Williamson in the post. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Trailblazers leading by 14. And Simons has it in the corner. Misses the 3. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Murray, no good. The Trailblazers shooting straight 49% from the field. And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
1:22 left in the third quarter. Henderson against Murray. It's to Williamson. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Now Green, 4 on the shot clock. Driving the lane, and he lays it straight in. Green's got 5 points so far.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Thybulle finds Henderson. Outside, Simons. And he drops it in from the low post. Simons has got 25 points in the game.
Love the combination of skill and athleticism. Anthony Simons exploding offensively here.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that one's good by Henderson.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Over in the corner, Williamson. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. 3-pointer, Simons. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Trailblazers leading by 18. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. McCollum and Jones are your wingmen. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Robinson Earl in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Ayton. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And that one's good. Thibault.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
McCollum outside. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Now, here's Simon. He's defended by Alvarado.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
McCollum outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Takes it inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
Grant the pass to Thibault. Back to Grant. Oh, good on that one. Pelicans trail by 19. Here's Alvarado. There's the screen. Pass to Robinson Earl. Ingram with it. This one for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingram's got 20.
Well, Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
Simons finds Thibault. Now here's Simons. Defense right on him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's McCollum. To the wing on the left. Ingram outside. From deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Wide open. And he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 21.
That's some confidence right there. Grant knowing exactly when to pull up on the dime.
And timeout called by Willie Green. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Robert Williams is checked in for the Trailblazers. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans trail by 18. Alvarado with it. Tice with a screen on Simons. Tries to the hoop. And the basket by Alvarado.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Williams. Pass to Simons. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simons has got 29.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
Ingram kicks to Tice. Now here's McCollum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
clearly a foul.
And that one misses.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
And the second free throw, good.
And C.J. McCollum just relied upon for the incredible leadership qualities he possesses. And that kind of respect comes right away when C.J. steps into the locker room.
Pass to Simons. And here now is Thibault. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation for the Trailblazers. Avdia's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Sharp comes in for Matisse Thibault. And Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons. Now Tice. Ingram outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This is a good sign.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Ingram. Trailblazers leading by 15. Henderson looking it over. Avdia, the pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's McCollum off the drive. Yep, it counts. McCollum's got 31 points.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Back to Henderson. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Avdia can't hit.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
McCollum, it's deflected. And here we go with Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Well, this is how relentless Henderson is. Once he gets the steal, he is going all the way.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Ingram. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his 5th foul. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Daniel Tice. Javonte Green comes in for Brandon Ingram. Hawkins checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Pass to Williams. Henderson outside. Back to Williams. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pelicans trail by 17. Murray outside. Now here's Green. Defended by Avdia. A floater. Williams with the block. Avdia against Green. Avdia kicks to Williams. Pass to Sharp. And here's Henderson. He's covered by Murray. Lock at 6. Williams has a screen for Henderson. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Well, Scoot's got great upside, but the next step for him, the evident one here, is just shooting higher percentages and scoring with more consistency.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Daniel Tice is checked in for Javonte Green. Ingram comes in for Hawkins, and McCollum subbed in for Jones. Williamson kicks to Tice. McCollum outside. Back to Tice. Over to the left wing. To halt the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Zion plays with such force down low. He fights right through, and he'll be at the free throw line.
It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome balance there from Ingram on the play. Even after the contact, able to absorb it.
And that one falls for Ingram. And here are the Trailblazers now. Now, Avdia. Murray against Henderson.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Williamson. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 16-point game. Sharp against McCollum. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Murray. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Scoot Henderson.
You want more of this from DeJounte Murray, just playing on the front foot, getting to the free throw line.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a 2nd-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Henderson passes to Sharp. Williams, a screen on McCollum. Sharp, that's good.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
McCollum with the ball. Now Henderson defending. McCollum kicks to Murray. The rebound by Sharp.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Back to Henderson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
And he sinks the second.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Over in the corner, Williamson. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. Portland with the ball. 13-point lead. Sharp against McCollum. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Ingram against Avdia. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Ingram. .157 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Sharp against Williamson. And a slam by Williams.
When Williams is having a good night like this, he starts to do more of the little things.
Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Murray. Rebound by Williams. Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Trailblazers moving the ball around. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Portland.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Williams.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, look at that rim after that Williams jam. It's still swaying.
The Pelicans shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Over in the corner, Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Williams in the post, defended by Tice. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Tice. And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's McCollum. And the shot goes in. And that's now 33 points for C.J. McCollum.
When Murray has the ball in his hands, his teammates know that they got to stay ready because he's looking to set him up.
Here's Henderson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Grant. Avdia with it. And here's Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Here's Grant. They get it back. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Robert Williams.